Hey there, Taurus. I have a collective reading for you guys today. Because it is a collective reading, Taurus, it's not going to resonate with everyone that listens to the video. So please always use your discernment to see what, if anything, resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Also be aware that time is fluid, so for some this could have already happened, for some it's currently happening, and for some it will be in the future. So Taurus, let's see what are the most important messages for you at this time. Well, I opened the deck to 2 cups, so I strongly suspect, and I have the Hermit on the back. So let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, spirits of the highest white light, my ancestors, the archangels, the ascended masters, thank you so much for your guidance and your protection. Please illuminate me for what the Taurus Collective needs to know at this time. Ace of Wands showed up, the World. So it's already feeling, Taurus, like there's going to be an ending of a major cycle in your life. Congratulations. To be started with an Ace of Wands, a brand new, wonderfully exciting, fiery, passionate new beginning. Now, it doesn't have to mean sexual. It can mean any kind of passionate idea that you have. It could be some artistic talent that you have, or just this idea that you've really been wanting to put into action. So it could be anything like that, but there's definitely going to be a new start and a major cycle ending. Let me see, guys, let me pause and go get that. Well, what a card to get. 3 of Swords. So I believe that the World is indicative of you finishing a cycle where there was a great deal of heartache and pain, unfortunately, Taurus. Spirit, what else does Taurus need to know at this time? Please give me guidance for what Taurus needs to know, please, and thank you. For Taurus, please, what can you share with me? Remember, Taurus, for every door that closes, another one opens. Okay, wow. Okay, let's go get those again. All right, let me show you how this fell on the ground. I had the 5 of Cups that was in reverse by itself. These 2 cards fell side by side, the 9 of Wands and the 2 of Coins. Here we have the 4 of Coins, and Temperance is trying to stick out. So for those resonating with this reading, you've gone through a massive heartache. You are beginning or will begin to pull yourself out of that heartache. However, you are the wounded warrior. You definitely have your guard up with these wands, and so you're going to be very careful about who you allow into your inner circle. There will be some decisions to be made, or there's just something that you're needing to balance at this time. But with Temperance here, whatever it is, you're going to be fine, because both Temperance and the 2 of Pentacles, or the 2 of Coins, involves kind of keeping a delicate balance. Oh, wow. I didn't even see this over here. 4 of Wands. So we have a celebration. Now, in this case, it looks like a marriage. So you're going to have to make a decision. I believe that there's a possible relationship that's waiting for your decision if you choose to accept it. Again, we all have free will. I certainly would not say no to a 4 of Wands upright. Yes, that is a wonderful card. Is there anything else for Taurus, please, Spirit, that you could share with me for Taurus? Please and thank you. So we have the Emperor. So we have a new party coming into the picture. This is a boss. This is someone who makes it happen. This is someone who gets a job done. This is someone who can look at the situation and make a decision for the benefit of all, not just for a few, but what would benefit the most. So a person who has to take a lot of different factors into consideration, but definitely someone powerful, definitely someone who is responsible. Spirit, what else can you share with me? Give me any additional information that you can for Taurus. What else, please, can you share with the Taurus Collective, Spirit? For Taurus, what can you share with me? Any messages that would help Taurus at this time? Thank you. We have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. And it landed on the Emperor and the 4 of Wands. So there's something that you have yet to discover about this celebration, about this emperor, that you're going to need to find that's going to help you. Leg, stepping into a new experience. So there is indeed new coming for those resonating with this Taurus reading after having gone through a most horrible situation. You have healed. You have risen back like the Phoenix, Taurus. You are coming out better and brighter than you were. Boat, money or property through an inheritance, winning, or windfall. It's coming in, Taurus. For those of you with Dharma, it's coming in. Oh, it just got chills. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Show me for Taurus. Show me for Taurus. What does Taurus need to know? So you have an emperor coming in, a celebration. You have some kind of prosperity. Deciding to put your, just one please, your leg out, your foot out into a new situation, stepping in through that new door. Pick the right door, though, Taurus, the door for your highest good and the highest good of all. We have great passion, but it's in reverse. So I think someone's going to try to possibly restrain themselves a little bit. The month of June may be significant. That was trying to come out. It may be a friend's birthday. It may be, if those of you have met this person already, you may have met them in June, but June holds significance for some of the collective. Spirit, do you have anything else for Taurus? Anything that would help Taurus? Anything else, please, and thank you. Rabbit, too much concerned with sexual matters. So when you meet this emperor, it looks like it's going to be rather intense. There's going to be a lot of physicality. A lot of physicality. Spirit, what else can you share with me for Taurus? What would help Taurus, please, at this time? Show me what would help the Taurus collective. So just be careful. Anything you're indulging in, try to keep it moderate, like the Temperance card suggests. Everything within balance. Spirit, is there anything else that would help Taurus at this time? Can you give me any other messages for the Taurus collective? 6th house. Get real with responsibilities. Now, Taurus, you're always such a sign about being very responsible, very hardworking, very organized. So the 6th house can deal with daily matters, pets, sometimes health. So for some of you, just make sure that you're trying to eat as healthy as possible, drink all your water. All of these things help actually raise your vibrations, even the kind of food you eat. If you have a particular chakra that you feel like might need some rebalancing, try to find a food associated with the color that's associated with the chakra that's needing some rebalancing. Water came out. It says, let the feelings flow. So there's going to be some deep emotions, Taurus, that are going to be coming out soon if they're not already here. Do you have anything else, Spirit, that you want to share with Taurus? Possible involvement with a water sign, not for everyone, but for some. It may be someone that you see every day. Not for everyone, but for someone out there. This is someone I think that you see on a regular basis. This Emperor. They may not have spoken up, though. Anything else for Taurus, please? For Taurus, please. So we have new moon and we have opposition. Plant fresh seeds and make compromises. So there's going to be some kind of opposition that you're going to be facing with this next new moon for those resonating with this reading. You're going to be starting a new path, but someone, I believe, is going to try to prevent you from heading down that path to that Emperor or that Four of Wands. Anything else for Taurus? 4th house in reverse. Someone is going to try to, it's like they're almost trying to uproot you. It's almost like they're trying to get you unstable. They don't want you to have stability, whoever this person is bringing this opposition in. Mutable. Things are changing on its side. And we have Gazimi and 3rd house over here. So there is going to be a really wonderful message that's going to be coming to you that is going to make you smile. Because it's not, for some, it's not completely changed. This was on the side, but it's getting there. Okay, so let me get you a little more. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you can share with Taurus at this time? Just one, please. Taurus, thank you. Well, that's 3. So I'm going to take these. We have trip down memory lane, crash and burn, and haunted by the past. So what I feel like this is this person who's opposing you. They're starting to realize what they had when they had it. And they're not liking what they're seeing because they're beginning to realize what a big mistake they made when they let you slip out of their fingers. That's what I'm feeling from that. Do you have anything else for Taurus? Anything else? Anything else for Taurus that would help them? Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus. Any advice for Taurus? Anything that would help them, Spirit? Please share that with me now for Taurus. Okay. Yep, the person coming in to oppose you is a fake nice guy. That's who's haunted by the past. You're going to need to use your discernment when this person enters Taurus because they're not going to be real. And I think that's part of your lesson is to see, have you developed your discernment to where that you can identify who is friend, who is foe, who is this Mr. or Mrs. fake nice guy or nice gal. Take it as it resonates. Anything else for Taurus? Anything else that Taurus needs to know? This is trying to stick out. Settling, empty promises, and starving for attention. I'm going to take them. And wasting your time was at the top. This person just wasted your time. This is a person who settles. This person will take anybody as long as it's easy. And they're full of nothing but empty promises. All they want basically is just some validation from you, Taurus. That's all this person wants. Just be aware of Mr. Fake Nice Guy. Thank you, Spirit. Be on your guard. Do you have anything else for Taurus, please? Anything else, please, Holy Spirit? Show me, Spirit, and my spirit guides, the ascended masters, my ancestors, and the archangels. Any messages for those needing this message the most within the Taurus collective? Can you share anything else, please, Holy Spirit? For Taurus. For Taurus. Any advice, especially, any advice you can give Taurus in this situation? Ex, this is talking about your ex. So this person causing the opposition for many of you, it's going to be an ex-lover or an ex-friend. And what else, Spirit? Possibly someone with cluster B personality disorder. They may be a person who is solely focused on their desires and needs. And it could be that this person is a Gemini, this ex. Show me, Spirit, show me. June, here we go. That's where June comes in. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, yeah, for many, many of you, it's an ex that was a Gemini, born in the month of June, or you met them in June, one of the two. They're trying to bring you instability. They do not want you to move ahead with this new love. They're going to try to put a monkey wrench in it. Just be aware. Anything else for Taurus that would help them? Any advice that you could share with Taurus or help them to know this is a reading? Please and thank you, Spirit. This person's married, too. They're married. They're probably not going to tell you that, but they're married. Anything else for Taurus, please? Somehow Pisces is involved. Now, it could be that you have a strong Pisces in your chart, or there may be another person involved in the situation, but somehow Pisces. Could be deception as well, because the planet that rules Pisces is Neptune. Neptune is a planet of illusion. Neptune is a planet that often people wear their rose-colored glasses and they do not see things for what they are, and that's what you're being asked to do. Use your discernment, Taurus, to see things clearly. Who is the friend? Who is the foe? Okay, autumn in reverse. So it's going to take place for many of you before the end of the autumn season, which I believe is around December 21st usually, when we start winter solstice. Show me, Spirit. Anything else for Taurus that would help them? Any advice? Rejection is God's protection. Guys, I can personally tell you, this is absolutely spot on. Okay, having been in the situation where I experienced this, yes, I can tell you. So you need to remember that God is showing you the true colors of this person because they want you to have better. They want you to be in a relationship with someone who truly loves you, who wants to be with you, and who is 100% genuine about their feelings for you. Thank you, Spirit. 333 and 666. And I was going to tell you, I rolled the dice earlier, and the numbers I got were 12 and 3. Or it was a 30, but that breaks down to a 3. So a 12, a 3, a 30, or a 3, and then I got 333 and a 666. So what this tells me is that you're in alignment right now, and you are headed towards calmer waters. You are at that point where you're getting ready to start this new phase of your life. So this is a very critical phase, Taurus. Again, please listen to your spirit guides for further guidance. Do you have anything else for Taurus? Anything else for Taurus? And because the 3 kept coming out, that makes me think Empress. So I believe most of the Taurus, and that is, you know, yeah, I was going to say that is your major arcana. Past life connection. So this person, you may have been involved with them in a past life, or this may be the new person. You know, take it as it resonates. Any other pieces of advice or wisdom for Taurus that you can share with them, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Anything else? A final word for Taurus. Right on top of the fire. Look deeper, something is hidden. It landed right on top of the flame. There is something you need to see. That's why it landed on the flame. Very important, Taurus. Very, very important. Look deeply. Use your intuition. Listen to it. It is time to move on. Something about the spring, and this is infatuation and obsession. This person trying to come in, it's not love, but you have to look to see that. Okay, guys, anything else? Okay, I'm going to get you a few of these. You might want to turn your volume down just a little bit, please. Any further messages for Taurus, Spirit? Any further messages, please, and thank you for Taurus. You're going to get some kind of a really grand idea, Taurus. So spend some time meditating. Spend some time by yourself just thinking, listening to Spirit. There's going to be something really good come through for you. Anything else for Taurus? For Taurus, please, Spirit. We have an octopus here. So I think many of you, you're going to have a lot of different things going. Your plates are going to be full, but you're going to make it happen. But there's going to be a lot of things going on, a lot of activities you're going to have to kind of coordinate and be involved in. Anything else for Taurus? For Taurus. Ooh, and someone said something that they regret. Someone said something about you that they regret. That was not very nice. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for Taurus? And there's going to be some kind of a tower moment, and it may be pertaining to what was said about you. Yeah. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? And it's got to come in very quickly, whatever this is. Anything else? But you're going to be protected. Okay. So remember, you've got an element of protection around you. Okay, guys, let's see. Let me get you. I've got these little Sufi cards. I want to get you a Sufi card too. Thank you so much, Holy Spirit, Holy Angel, Spirits of the highest white light, for this reading for Taurus. Can you share with me, please, a few Sufi cards or a Sufi card that would help them? What messages do you have for the Taurus Collective? Please and thank you. A message for Taurus. A message for Taurus. Message for Taurus. Okay, thank you. Well, I have a bunch, and it's going to take a while to read everything, so I'm going to just pick from these. Which one, Spirit, is the most important message for Taurus of these? Which one? Which one? Please give me guidance. Which one for Taurus? Which one is the most important message? Sweeping out, 81 or 9. Now, 9s talk about endings. And so, again, we're talking about the closed door or the soon-to-be closed door and a door opening. So, sweeping out, 81. I'll just kind of give you a preview of this. Sometimes, oh, you know what, guys? Let me get some light. Sorry, 1 second. I need a little bit. thing is so hard to get it. Okay. Sometimes burnishing and finding your way back to your own rhythm may not be enough to purify and heal the heart. The two previous pathways lead to this one, a purification envisioned as a forceful, sweeping, and cleansing action. It is always easier to clean someone else's room or tell them how to clean it than to deal with their own. Jesus talked about taking the log out of our own eye before we try to remove the splinter from someone else's. Likewise, this pathway does not give us license to impose on someone else our ideas about what purity is. So it says, when you are guided to this pathway, take the opportunity to consciously sweep from your heart anything that feels superficial or affected, anything you have taken on in order to please others. So I think the message here is just saying that it's time to start speaking your truth, to not try to people please, to find out, if you don't know, Taurus, what is it that makes you happy? You need to discover that, because that's going to be very important. Now, I do want to see, though, if I can get one little piece of advice from Spirit. Let me see. Spirit, is there anything else that you can give to me advice-wise for Taurus? What would you advise them to do? Any advice, please, at this time for Taurus. Please and thank you. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. I'm telling you, it's all about the intuition. And this card was sticking out. Someone's going to, again, warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. This person, the Mr. Fake Nice Guy or Miss Fake Nice Woman. And there's going to be a long journey that's going to, I think, help facilitate this, this choice. Somehow there's a long journey involved in this. Maybe this person lives a distance away. Do you have any other points of advice for Taurus? There is a secret admirer also, Taurus, but there are some major challenges to overcome pertaining to this new person. Now, that's not to say that it cannot happen, but it's just to say that I felt like looking at the bottom. The first card here was Dagger, Fear, Worries, Tense Situation, and Heart. So I think many of you, again, because you're kind of shell-shocked from the past, before you start a new relationship, please, Taurus, always be healed when you go in, because you don't want to be bringing any unnecessary baggage into this new relationship. And I believe, again, this person gives me the feeling like they're going to try to do something like this. So just use that discernment, realize what their objectives are, you know, and move beyond that Three of Swords, because you've done beautifully. I can see that you've made progression. Know what you bring to the table. Know the gifts that you bring. Know what you are bringing. See your own worth, Taurus. This is very important, because as the Empress is beautiful. The Empress can make anything thrive and grow. The Empress is generous and she creates. Well, you know, okay, one more thing. I want to get you guys like a little quote. Hold on just a second, Taurus. I also wanted to split this deck again. It says an opportunity is in the palm of your hand. So, Taurus, something good's coming in, but you need to be smart to discern. Oop, let me get that real quickly, guys. Okay, let's see what we have in the Book of Answers. Holy Spirit, could you please share something with me that would help the Taurus Collective? Oh, it's time to celebrate. It's time to celebrate. All right, one more. For the Taurus Collective, please, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, a message for Taurus. My dear, never compare yourself to another. Allow your spirit to challenge you to be who you are, authentically, spiritually, into being all you can be. That is exactly what we're talking about. Authenticity, being yourself, not being a people pleaser. Don't compare yourself to anyone else. You just need to be your best you, boo. All right. Lovely reading, Taurus. I hope it has helped you. Guys, always go to Spirit anytime you are in doubt. That's always where you get your best information. And when, again, ask for the advice, it backed it up. Intuition. All right, Taurus. Love you guys. Please shine bright and be kind, my friends.